So, you've just finished listening to your favorite song by your favorite artist, or you just heard a really good song, a song that puts this fire of motivation in you. You say to yourself, I want to make music, I really enjoy this music, and I want to make something like this. You then think about how good it will turn out and all the stuff you can do, and then you think about the possibility of other people listening to it. You get excited at the idea of showing the finished product to your friends, and how cool it will sound. Maybe so cool that it actually goes viral, and you're now the next Lil Nas X riding on top of the billboards. So you get started. Fast forward 6 months. You have a few songs out now on every platform, but there is a problem. You're sitting at 50 views combined on every platform. This starts to eat you from the inside. Your motivation dwindles, and now you're wondering whether this was even the right choice. You now think to yourself, this is just the beginning. Even my favorite artist was at 50 views before they hit 50 million. All you have to do is keep grinding. Just keep putting out that good content and you will eventually blow up. I mean, come on, look at all this effort you're putting into every song. These melodies are unheard of. These flows are so much better than those other rappers you see promoting their shitty music videos in the comments of famous celebrity tweets. You just need to go all in. Except that's where 99.9% of you are all wrong. You see, you could be the most talented artist on the planet. Imagine your favorite artist but on steroids, making these bangers. I mean viral bangers that literally defy the laws of physics. But if there is no one there to listen to it, I've got some bad news for you, bro. Let me make it a bit more simpler to understand. There's a great saying. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to witness it, did it even really fall in the first place? Here is even more of a demoralizing thought you probably forgot. If you got a talent that you think you're proud of, then I bet there's a little 13-year-old Asian kid somewhere who already has a PhD in it and is still sitting at 52 views on SoundCloud. So now what? Should you just give up on your dreams because you don't have enough clout? To put it simply, yes and no. You need to ask yourself why you're making music in the first place. People make music for a lot of reasons. Many make it as a form of therapy to escape their real life and don't really care about blowing up. But 80% of the people who step foot in this art are here to see their art being witnessed by a lot of people. At the end of the day, music is a language, and language is the foundation of communication between humans. You need, and dare I say, crave the attention from other humans to be able to communicate. This is a very real basic human nature, and something you shouldn't be ashamed to admit. Music is made to be translated across mediums to other humans. Music was created for the purpose of spreading information since prehistoric times. It's in the science, dude, but this still doesn't solve the biggest issue we as upcoming artists face in today's world. Coca-Cola spends $4 billion, yes, $4 billion with a B, every year on marketing their products, and this cost has only been growing ever since 2015. Coca-Cola was one of the first brands that realized the power of marketing and owes its success to its early marketing strategies. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, then you don't have $4 billion lying around to throw away on promoting your music. If you do, please DM me on Twitter. I may think you have a great personality. So who do you turn to? Well, obviously a label, am I right? All you gotta do is keep grinding, make that fire content and show it to a label that can spend money on marketing your music. Except we live in 2021. And in 2021, as I mentioned earlier, there are at least 10 million more artists just like you making fire music, pushing that content out like Arab women pushing kids out in Saudi Arabia. So what do the nice, pristine, definitely won't stab you in the back with bad contracts labels do? Well, they demand you already have a major following before you even submit anything. Yep, they hit you with that catch-22, my friend. Here's Wendy Day, a mentor and consultant of hip-hop artists, explaining what the labels do for the artists.
To win in this industry.
Can you explain to people how expensive it is to be successful? Because see, you know, a lot of people still are going out here trying to fish with a shoestring and a fish stick at the end of it.
Who told them that somebody just put you on? Like, where did that rumor get started? Because this is a really expensive, it takes millions of dollars to break an artist. And even me, like I'm 29 years into this, and dude, I can't do this without a budget of at least $150,000. $150,000 to break a rapper. That's not even pop or R&B. That's rap, which is cheaper to work.
Can you break down where that 150 goes?
Absolutely. It goes to marketing and promotion. It goes to shooting videos, behind the scenes content. It goes to Google ads. It goes to getting on playlists. It goes to everything you can imagine. And then on top of that, you've got the expense of recording. So you've got to record, you've got to buy your tracks. You can't lease them if you're trying to do this like professionally. For real. Yeah, you've got to own the rights to the track, not take their publishing, but you've got to own the ability to use that song from the producer. He's still going to own his publishing. You're going to own your publishing, but you've got to do a contractual agreement where you have the rights to that beat and no one else does. It has to be exclusive if you're going to put money into it. You've got to have trademarks. You've got to have all sorts of contracts. You know, you've got, if you have a feature from somebody, you got to have that cleared by their label and a contract with both parties. If you have samples, you got to clear the samples. So there's a lot of money that goes into this. And
so you see, when a label decides to take you on, they're risking major finances in promoting and making your music. So they obviously will want to go with someone who has already proven to get clout without needing someone else to help them. But wait, how did they get all that clout in the first place? Payola. Now we're down to two options. One, you buckle up, wear your big boy pants, show the middle finger to this clout-ridden world and say to yourself, then no matter how long it takes, you will stick in there and make it one day, with or without a label. You spend on promoting your own music. You will be your own label like my boy Russ showed us how to. You get that juicy $500 and split that into SoundCloud, Spotify, Facebook, and Instagram and wait till your ad runs are over. You check and voila, you did it. Now you're at 5,000 views on this one song and it's definitely on its way to blow up. You can feel it, but there is a problem. No one is leaving a comment or like besides the bots and few international looking mofos. And no one has followed yet. What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. You see, just because you got more plays doesn't translate into getting more fans. Getting plays is different than getting a fan. A fan is short term for the word fanatic. You need someone to become a fanatic over what you have made. And nobody will become a fan over a 20 follower artist who has a few songs at 5,000 views. Why? Not because your music is bad or you haven't spent enough on ads. It's because of the word called social conformity. In short, social conformity is a type of social influence involving a change in belief or behavior in order to fit in with a group. Yes, a group. People will literally change the way they think when there's a group of people right there to convince them. When you have other people commenting about how good the song is and leaving likes, it doesn't even matter if the song is good. People will start to follow the herd mentality. It's as if today's generation can only agree on whether the artist is good or not based on what other people are saying. And this is where payola comes into the picture, my friend. In short, payola in the music industry is the illegal practice of paying a commercial radio station to play a song without the station disclosing the payment. So now you're on to option 2. Pay someone who already has fanatics like radios or for a feature from a really big artist. The game has now turned into pay to play. There is no talent needed. All you need is social conformity, which you can now get from getting on the radio. Which, by the way, people automatically equate to thinking the artist has blown up and has a large group of people confirming his music, or leeching off of other artists and cementing those confirmation points from their fan base. Labels in 2021 promote by paying to have their artists seem popular, paying to make them seem talented, and at most instances, they're paying people and bots to artificially inflate the social confirmation of the artist and their music. But unfortunately, you don't have the kind of money to do so, or the kind of money to make any kind of real difference. And we're right back at the catch-22 where we started, stuck in this endless cycle of business and forgetting the whole point of making music. Option 3. The old-fashioned winning the lottery. Now, I'm not against paying to promote your music on Facebook or Instagram or wherever. It's better than sitting still at 50 views, and it does bring you very close to the last and final way to achieve your dreams, pulling the Old Town Road and shooting up the billboards. It takes one TikTok video to go viral, and every single influencer is on your song making it the next hit. But this comes with a very daunting thought that you have to keep in the back of your mind. You will never blow up regardless of how much effort you put in it or how much money you spend promoting it. You have stepped into this field to engineer the best imaginable experience you can provide to another human, regardless of how many other humans ever get to experience it. And this all starts at the center of it all. You. You are making music to blow your own mind away. Because if you can achieve that, and I mean truly make something that will make you go, holy f***, this is insane, and I'm talking about being as honest to God as possible, then the odds of becoming a famous artist, 1 in 10 million, might just be in your favor on one lucky day.
Thank you.